I heard you were interested in teaching at my school.
I think that's a great idea. Hi, I'm Aaliyah, and I'm gonna give you the lowdown on working at Antonia Pantoja Charter School. I'll introduce you to some staff members who have been working here for years, as well as those who got their start here and moved up the ladder. And I'll try to give you a taste of what makes Pantoja special. Now let's get started. Antonia Pantoja Charter School opened in 2008. We are chartered by a Hispanic empowerment nonprofit, Aspira of PA, which makes us part of a family of schools. Here's our mission and our vision. And some stats. There are so many teachers at Pantoja that have been around since I was in kindergarten. Check out these interview questions with a few of them.
My name is LaTanya Phillips, and I've been teaching here at Pantoja since 2008. I stay here because it's a great work environment. The colleagues and the students make it all worthwhile.
What makes Pantoja special is like just that sense of family. 15 years later, I still feel it. I still feel that comfort with coworkers that I can just go to them, throw them an idea, they can come to me. And even like all the work staff, the cafeteria people, the janitorial services, like you grow with these people and you see them year after year and they become more than coworkers or their family.
I do see myself teaching here long term. I had a friend who actually became a principal, and he reached out and he's like, oh, if you're still teaching, we're always looking for some talent, and I just can't leave here.
I love the people I work with, especially working with Sandra, who is the principal. She's very flexible, very understanding. The staff is just amazing, especially the expressive arts teachers. We are there for each other all the time. And I just feel safe. I feel comfortable. I feel like I can be myself.
I've been teaching here for 15 years at Pantoja.
Shh! Mr. Bono is a chef and a teacher. You know what he had us dissect for science, right? You guessed it, a lobster.
The first couple years, I got used to the school and the procedures and the policies. But then it grew into a family atmosphere. And when you can call your boss, your principal, or your friend, and at any time, and they pick up or they'll answer you, I think that's more of a smaller community that I wanted to be a part of.
Pantoja is also a great place for teachers to grow before spreading their wings. So many teachers have advanced within our school, moved on to other Aspira schools, or even to other districts. Here are just a few.
Hi, my name is Noemi Rodriguez. I started out over at Ostos from 2005 to about 2006 to 2007. I then came over to Pantoja in 2008, worked there as a teacher, and I'm currently now a senior lead educator at both Pantoja and the Cyber Charter School.
My name is Sean London. I started at Aspira in 2011. I started off as a kindergarten teacher at Antonia Pantoja Charter School, and then I moved to middle school where I taught English and social studies. And then I became a senior lead educator or an instructional coach there before I moved to Alny and eventually became an assistant principal. And now I'm principal at Aspira Bilingual Cyber Charter School.
Pantoja is a special place to grow because it's almost like you feel like you're at home. It's your family there. And the leadership there, especially our principal, often recognizes things in you that you don't just see yet. I was often pushed to be grade group leader or even mentor other teachers when I didn't think I had the ability or the juice to do that. So just in finding those little qualities about you and fostering them so you can grow, that's what makes Pantoja a great place to grow.
I completely agree about the familial feel. You definitely feel at home. And that Dr. Gonzalez is pushing you to be a better teacher, or they do like little shout outs for things that you're doing well. I remember like in kindergarten, it was, wow, look at Mr. London's line. And I was like, first year of real teacher, like just figured it out. And I was like, oh, this is really good. And then as I progressed over there, then, you know, it was more like teachers coming into the classroom and observing, you know, some things that I was doing well. And I got to see other teachers and things that they were doing well. So there's a lot of support at the school and a lot of room for growth.
One story in particular had one teacher, strong classroom management, but really wanted to stick to what was happening in the classroom. She did not want to work with others at one point. I paired her up with a peer, and then she saw that that teacher was growing and she was doing well in the classroom. And little by little, I was able to convince her to become a teacher coach, an official teacher coach. And while she was a teacher coach, she was adamant, I'm not going to become an assistant principal. I'm not going to do more than what I'm doing right now. And I started sharing some of my responsibilities and giving her some knowledge of some of the things that I was involved in and doing here as a school principal. And she then started to gravitate towards some of these things. She then also went to school and right now is assistant principal.
Okay, if you watched up to this point, I know you're really interested. You can click on these videos to get a feel for the school. And make sure to apply by following the instructions in the description. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you soon.